Good afternoon, student. This is lecture number 2 of chapter number 5, fractions. Today, in this lecture, we are going to discuss the exercise 5a. The question number first is very simple. The first one is we have to write a fraction that represents the shaded part of the figure below. Very simple. The first one is 1/2, second one is 2/3. Shaded part, we have to count shaded part upon the total number of parts. Okay, shaded part in the first figure is 1 and total number of parts are 2. In the second figure we have shaded part 2 and total number of parts of the figure is 3. In the third figure we have shaded part are 3 and total number of parts are 8. So total number of part is 8. So this is 3/8. So now question number second. Write the fraction which represent the unshaded portion in each of the figure. Question number 1. So similarly you have to write the fraction for the unshaded part in question number first. Okay, question number third is your homework again. Write the equivalent fraction represented by each picture. Now we can draw this. Okay. Question number third. We have two parts. In this we have two parts, 1/2. And second one is in this we have total number of 6 parts, out of which 3 are shaded and 3 are unshaded. Okay, so this is the fraction of 3/6. Okay, write the equivalent fraction represented by each picture. Equivalent fraction, so equivalent fraction 3/6 and 3/6 we can see that this is 1/2. So these are equivalent. So these are the equivalent fraction. Similarly, you have to do this question second part. Okay. Next fourth one. Find 3 equivalent fraction for each fraction. 3 equivalent fraction. Just we have to multiply by 2, 3, 4. Then we can easily find out the equivalent fraction in question number 4. First one is 12/15. Okay. For 12/15, the equivalent fraction are 12 into 2 upon 15 into 2. That is 24 upon 30. Second one is 12 into 3 upon 15 into 3. Okay, 36 upon. Okay, either you can see that 36 upon 45 or 12 into 4 upon 15. These are the simple method to find out the equivalent fraction. Just multiply with 2, 3 and 4 so that you can easily find out the equivalent fraction of a given number. But this is not the simplest form of the fraction. Okay. Actually, this is not the simplest. If you have to find out the simplest form of this fraction, you have to divide these two numerator and denominator by 3. So 3 4 are 12 and 3 5 are. So this is the smallest fraction, or we can say that the simplest fraction of the 12 upon 15. Similarly, you have to do question number 4, second, third, and fourth part. Find the missing number that make the fraction equivalent. In question number 5, we have 5 upon 35 the first part. 5 upon 35 is the first part. Okay. And in the given blank boxes, okay, missing number. So we have to fill out these. 1 divided by this, and we can take one more. The last one, 34 upon 51. 34 upon 51. 34 upon 51 equal to 1/3. Sorry, dash upon 3. Okay. So we have to just divide these two numbers with the help of a common digit. Common digit is 5. So 5 1 ja 5 and 5 7 ja 35. So the box is filled with the 7. Now here 17 2 ja 34 and 17 3 ja. So 3. So here it is. Okay, very simple question. Now second and fourth part are your homework. Question number 6. Write an equivalent fraction of 3/4 with the numerator 36. Very simple question. Question number 6. The equivalent fraction of 3/4 with numerator 3/4. This is similar to this question. Okay. Equivalent fraction with denominator 34. Sorry, numerator 34. 36. Sorry, 36 with numerator and denominator is blank. So we have to fill out. Okay, we have to multiply here by 12. So that same digit we have to multiply here. So this is 12 into 4 is 48. Okay. Now I think this is very simple. You have to just multiply with the same number for finding the missing number. Now question number 7. Okay, I will discuss the sum of the part of most of the question. So remaining part are your homework. Okay. Question number 7. Check which of the following pair are equivalent fraction. Question number first, 4 by 7 and 32 by 56. Question number 7. First part, 4 by 7 and 32 by 56. Four by 7 and 32 by 56. Okay. Just we have to divide both the number with the same digit. So 32 or 56. 8 4 the 32 and 8 7. So 4 by 7 equal to 4 by 7. So it means this is true, and it is represented as the equivalent fraction. Similarly, you have to do the rest of the part. Question number 8. Classify as proper fraction or improper fraction. This is very simple question. If the numerator is less than the denominator, then it is then it is proper fraction. If the numerator is greater than the denominator, then the fraction is improper fraction. Question number 9, 8 and 9 are homework in your homework copy. Okay. 10. Convert the following into a mixed fraction. Similarly, you have to divide the number. You can take one question for this. Question number. Convert the following into a mixed number. Question number 10. Third part, 98 by 11. Question number 10. Third part, 98 by 11. Okay. We have to divide 98 by 11. So 11 divided by 98. 11 8 is 88. Okay. Then rest of the part is 10. So we can see that by clockwise direction. Okay. This is just the way to find out the mixed fraction. 8 whole 10 by 11. Don't draw this. 8 whole 10 by 11. Okay. Similarly, we have 345 upon 14. Fifth part, 345 upon 14. Divide 345 by 14. 14 to the 28. 6 5 75. 14 4 the 56. Then 9. So 24 whole 9 upon 14 is the mixed fraction for this. Okay. Now question number 11. Convert the following set of unlike fraction into like fraction. You have to just take the LCM of this question. Okay. Question number 11, first part. Question number 11, first part. 1 by 4, 1 by 6, 1 by 9, 5 by 12, and 11 by 18. What is the LCM for this? So you have to find out first of all the LCM of all the numbers. The LCM of 6 and 12 is 12, 9 and 18 is 18, and 4 and 12 is 12. Okay. So we have to find just the LCM of 12 and 18, and LCM of 12 and 18 is 36. So LCM of all these number is 36. It means all the denominator are divided by 36. Okay. So we can say that for making 4 as 36, we have to multiply by 9, 6 by 6, 9 by 4, okay, 12 by 3, and 18 by 2. Similarly, we have to multiply the numerator also. 1 into 9, 1 into 6, 1 into 4, 5 into 3, okay, and 11 into. So this is 22 upon 36, okay, 15 upon 36, 4 upon 36, 6 upon 36, and 9 upon 36. Now we can compare the number easily, okay, by using the value of numerator. Which of the following fraction are in the simplest form? Next question. Okay, question number 11. The conversion is very easy now, because you have to just convert the unlike fraction into the like fraction by using the by taking the LCM. Okay. Question number 12. Which of the following fraction are in the simplest form? simplest form. If there is a common in both of the numerator and denominator, then we can convert into the simplest form, otherwise not. We just take a question. Okay, question number 12. First part is 64 upon 73. Can you divide both the number by a digit? By any of the number? 64 by 63. There is any common? No, because the HCF of both the number is 1. So this is the simplest form. We cannot further convert into the simplest form. Now, so this is in the form of the simplest form. Second one is also in the simplest form. Third one, the common is 7. 7 is 56 and 7 is 63. Fourth one is again in the simplest form, and fifth one is very important question. 119 upon 126. You know, 17 7 ja 119 and 18 7 ja 126. So this is the simplest form of this fraction. 70 upon 18. Now question number 13. Reduce the following fraction to the simplest form. This is very simple question. Start with the question number 13. This is question number 12. Okay. Question 13, second part. First part is simple. First part is in the form of 3 over 4. 35 upon 139. First of all, divide both the number by 5. 5 7 is 35 and 5 2 and 5 7 are 27. So this is the simplest form. Further we cannot convert it in the lowest form. Okay. 38 upon 95. Both the number are divisible by 19. 19 2 and 19 5. So 2 by 5 is the simplest form. Now fifth one is 48 upon 72. Very simple question. Divide by 8. 8 6 and 8 9 So 6 by 9. 6 by 9 is further divided by 3 2 and 3 3 So 2 by 3 is the simplest one. Okay. So exercise is completed now. Rest of the question in rest of the part in every question are your homework. In the upcoming lecture we will discuss the exercise 5B. Thank you so much.